Okay, so another really common mistake that students make in essay writing is the sentence fragment. And now what sentence fragment means simply is it's an incomplete idea. So it's not a completed sentence. So let me show you 3 examples of sentence fragments. Because many people now have cell phones, Craig being the most talented person on his hockey team, and the last one, for example, the introduction of laptops into the classroom. Now each one of these is a fragment, but for slightly different reasons. Now the first one is incomplete because it's a dependent clause. Now in the video on complex sentences, we spoke about using a dependent clause at the beginning of a sentence. It has to be attached to an independent clause. So if you look at the revised version, because many people now have cell phones, public payphones are becoming harder to find. Now that is a complete sentence and is no longer a fragment. The second one is a mistake because of being. Now, an infinitive verb, or a verb with to, like to be, and a gerund, meaning an ing verb like being, these can never be the main verbs of a sentence. Okay, so you have to change that. What I did was I said, Craig is the most talented person on his hockey team. So I just changed the verb tense. And the last one, this is a sentence fragment because it simply has no verb. Okay, so you have to add a verb in there. For example, the introduction of laptops into the classroom has been successful. So when looking for sentence fragments, the main thing you should look for is make sure your sentence has a subject, make sure it has a verb, and make sure it makes a complete idea. Okay, so when proofreading your work, always keep an eye out for these things. Try to avoid sentence fragments, and for a little bit of practice with sentence fragments, you can follow the link at the end of this video.